Good morning, YouTube land. How y'all doing? This is Mr. and Mrs. Data out here in the Smokies again. Say hi, Mrs. Data.
Hey, hon.
So, that's Fontana Lake right there, off in the distance, and we're hiking the Tsali Trails today, using Gorgeous Stays as a base camp. And it might rain a little later on, so I'm just shooting a good morning video. We've gone a couple of miles in the first hour. It's a pretty easy trail. It's graded for horses and mountain bikes. So far we've only seen a couple of other hikers with a dog and one guy on a bicycle. But anyway, good morning from the trail. So we're about 3 miles into the Tsali Trail now. And for the most of this hike, the Fontana Lake has been off over there. You might be able to see it to our right. And it may or may not show up on camera, but we're moving at like 2.5 miles an hour or something like that. It's a pretty good trail, pretty easy. But fall is just starting to get to the trail. Technically, today is the equinox. So it's the last day of summer and the first day of fall. You can see a little bit of color coming through there. I don't know what the trees are that are turning red. The leaves are turning red on. But the tulip trees, the poplars, are turning yellow in places. We're kind of following the edge of Fontana Lake. So we go in and out of little valleys. Man, you can tell this is a mountain bike trail. Oh, we have come across one trail runner going the opposite direction and 2 mountain bikers going our direction. But other than that, had this lovely trail all to ourselves. There's a little bit of a
mushroom. Baby, look. Look how pretty. It's like orange and yellow. It looks like the sun.
That is gorgeous. That's in perfect shape. How handsome. Yet realistically, oh, we actually did run across 2 other hikers with a chocolate lab hiking the opposite direction. So, and one mountain biker who was at the trailhead. So there are a few folks getting out. So far today, knock wood, it's pretty much perfect hiking weather. Light brown patch in the distance is the bare earth on the far side of Fontana Lake. There's a mud hole right there. It's probably the first one of those we've run into, really. Lake levels seem to be down a little bit, but I don't know if that's time of year or they're opening the spillways for some reason. A lot of the little inlets we hike into have a bunch of dead wood that's washed up as the lake is drained back. I don't know if that's natural occurrence or that's blowdown from Helene and this summer storms. Now we have pine needles to hike on. That's nice. Makes the trail all nice and soft. So we drove our truck up Wye Road and then to Otter Creek Road, which just the last couple of miles of it on Otter Creek. And Otter Creek turns into a little 1.5 lane wide gravel road about half a mile from Tellico Gap. Got some other folks coming now. So we're getting closer to the summit now, and see a lot more undergrowth. More flowers are in bloom. Saw a monarch butterfly a little while ago, and we've run into 8 or 10 hikers now, including a family of 5 up here. Trail's even getting a little bit overgrown. So we made it to the top of Wesser, to the Firetower, just as the rain started. But we still have quite a view, and it's not raining very hard. So. Here comes Mrs. Data. How you doing?
Okay. This fire tower's creepy.
Yeah, it is a little bit of a creepy fire tower. They built a nice wooden platform on top of it, so it's nicer than some of the others, but it's a little wobbly. Well, it's a great view to the north, isn't it? And
like birch trees or something. Is that what those are?
I think those are maples right in front of you.
Oh yeah, I see the leaf, yeah. Yeah, they're like no other maple I've ever seen, but I think that is a maple tree.
So that's the direction the weather's moving in from, and I mean, it looks like rain, but it doesn't look terrible, really. There's light beyond it. This is the view to the south, so that should be weather moving away from us over there. Well, it's great how from up here you can, if you look carefully, even with all the cloud cover, you can see like 3 or 4 ridges in a row. If I had to guess, those far ridges might even be as far south as Georgia. And to think, I've hiked everything on the AT that you can see right here up to this point, and then beyond quite a bit, and probably as far as we can see to beyond. Well, these are some great views, even in the rain.